Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you care about South African politics, community accountability, and the future of our democracy, you're in the right place. Today's story is powerful, raw, and painfully real. We're diving into the moment ANC heavyweight Gwede Mantashe was shouted down and forced to abandon his speech in front of an angry, frustrated crowd. A moment that's gone viral and sparked national debate, and for good reason. The scene was a community engagement session, designed to win hearts and minds ahead of the elections. But things didn't go according to plan. Instead of applause or polite listening, Mantashe was met with a wall of boos, chants, and outright rejection. The people weren't interested in hearing more speeches. They were there to express their anger. Years of unfulfilled promises, failed service delivery, poor infrastructure, and soaring unemployment had reached a boiling point. The community's patience had finally snapped. In the now viral clip circulating online, Mantashe attempts to speak over the noise. But the louder he tried to go, the louder the crowd got. Eventually, he gave up, visibly shaken, with security hovering nearby. The symbolism was stark. One of the ANC's most senior figures, unable to finish his speech in a place where his words once held weight. The message from the people was loud and clear: enough is enough. Let's talk about why this moment matters so much. This wasn't just a disgruntled group having a bad day. This was a political earthquake. It reflects a growing national mood of discontent, particularly in historically disadvantaged communities. These are the very people the ANC once promised to uplift. And now, they're turning away. Not with apathy, but with anger. Think about it. For years, many communities have watched their basic needs go unmet. Potholes never fixed. Electricity inconsistent. Clinics under-resourced. Schools overcrowded. And politicians? They show up with promises every 5 years like clockwork, but then disappear the moment the votes are counted. People are tired of it. They're tired of being used as photo ops. They're tired of empty rhetoric. What they want now is results, real, tangible change. Gwede Mantashe's reception is just one example of a much wider phenomenon. Across South Africa, we are seeing increasing levels of civic resistance. Residents are refusing to sit through carefully scripted political events. They're protesting, marching, and demanding answers. And with social media amplifying their voices, the days of one-way political communication are numbered. There's another angle here too. Mantashe wasn't just any ANC official. He's the party's national chairperson and a cabinet minister. A political survivor who's been at the center of ANC power structures for decades. If someone of his stature can be shouted off stage, it sends a chilling message to the entire party leadership: you are losing touch with the people. This moment has sparked a broader conversation across the country. Some commentators have praised the community for standing up and holding power to account. They argue that leaders need to be uncomfortable, especially when they've failed to deliver. Others, however, have warned that shutting down dialogue could create further instability. But let's be honest. There's a difference between rejecting dialogue and rejecting dishonesty. What the crowd rejected that day wasn't conversation. It was spin. Political analysts say this could be a warning sign of what's to come in the next elections. For the ANC, the message is dire. Many of its traditional support bases are disillusioned. The party's liberation credentials no longer carry the same weight. People are asking hard questions. What has the ANC done with all its years in power? Why are communities still struggling while elite politicians live large? And this isn't happening in isolation. We've seen waves of violent service delivery protests erupt across the country, from Tembisa to Kebera, from Soweto to Khayelitsha. People are no longer waiting for permission to speak out. They are taking matters into their own hands. This erosion of trust also opens the door for opposition parties to step in. The EFF, Action SA, and even newcomers like the MK Party are capitalizing on this growing anger. Julius Malema, for instance, has made a name for himself by showing up where the ANC is failing and speaking in a language that frustrated South Africans understand. Whether you agree with him or not, his message resonates because he acknowledges their pain. Something ANC leaders have increasingly failed to do. So what can the ANC do to turn this around? Honestly, not much, unless it starts listening, truly listening, and making real, measurable changes. Cosmetic promises won't be enough this time. People want water, electricity, jobs, functioning schools, working clinics, and safe streets. Not speeches. Not banners. Not free t-shirts. If anything, this moment with Gwede Mantashe should serve as a wake-up call. A reminder that the struggle for dignity continues, not just in the pages of history books, but in the lived realities of ordinary people every single day. And the electorate is no longer silent. They are watching. They are organizing. And they are ready to act at the ballot box. This is no longer about political preference. It's about survival, dignity, and justice. And when those values are ignored, the people will push back, loudly. So the next time a politician arrives in a community with a prepared speech, they better come with more than words. They need to come with answers. With delivery. With humility. Because as we saw in that moment with Gwede Mantashe, the age of blind loyalty is over. The people have spoken, and they won't be silenced again. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think this means for the ANC heading into the next elections? Is this the beginning of a major political shift? Or just another flash of protest that will be ignored? We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay engaged, and see you next time.